In 2001, an employee at an ATM company pocketed over $3 million worth of 20s. When the company finally caught on, he fled with the cash, his van, and his cat. Law enforcement had no leads for 2 months until Christmas Day in Miami. Some of the story is mostly true.
First is first and second is nobody.
Iris open on an ATM. A wad of 20s pops out. Title card, Noogie's Time to Shine. In black and white, the silhouette of a cat cleaning its paws. The cat is flanked by the shadows of 2 palm trees. Featuring Brandon Potter, Lee Eddy, Byron Brown, Kelly Bland, Mike Wiebe, and Sanjay Rao. Director of Photography, Andrew Baird. Sound engineer, Andy Slater. Story by Jim Knipfel. The cat's shadow is cast by a projector shining on a sheet tacked to the wall. The blue VCR menu screen reads, directed by Eric Horn and Brad Parrott.
Coming soon to own on video cassette.
The Thomas Crown Affair, a film by Norman Jewison. He scans past Thomas Crown to It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
Crown is millions. Remember that, D? That was the first day on the land.
There was a certain amount of money buried down in this park. There's only one way to figure it, and that is every man for himself.
You see that, D? You see, D? You see that? That's Cross Palms. Good place for money.
On the sheet, crossed palms form a W.
Let's get to how many more of these things we gotta get to. Come on. And now, our feature presentation.
The bald man in an open kimono and briefs sits on a futon watching the movie.
Yeah, my favorites, huh? Huh?
I may be through it, but this sounds like Rico.
Rico! All right, say, Rico. Little Caesar, that's all. Now listen, you crummy flat-footed copper. I'll show you what I lost my nerve and my brains. Thanks, Rico, old boy. The same to you and many others.
Oh, hey. Mike? Dillinger?
A man in a red cap blocks the movie.
Aren't there any Christmas movies on or anything?
Why don't you sit down? Watch the end with me and Dillinger.
I'm not interested in watching the end of a movie.
What's the difference? You know what to look for next time. Next time.
Look, I've got to go to the bathroom and do something.
In the small bathroom, the man in the red cap switcheroos a pill bottle labeled Still Awake with an identical one.
It's over. We're surrounded.
Mike appears in the doorway, squeezes by, grabs the new bottle of pills and dumps them in his mouth, washing them down with beer. Mike frantically looks behind him, then runs from the room. The man in the red cap clutches the original pill bottle, an oh shit look on his face.
Oh, hi, Merry Christmas. I'd like to turn myself in.
What are you doing?
Hey, look, I wouldn't stick around here if I were you. Mike, you hang up the phone right now.
Why are you calling the cops?
Well, I'm a wanted fugitive.
Mike.
So there's that.
Give me the phone.
Hey, is there someone higher up I can talk to? I mean, you turn the page on any newspaper and you can see my face. Just get someone. Stop!
No!
Stop!
No!
Mike is pinned to the ground. The man in the red cap takes the phone from him.
Jesus Christ. Please. Stop. God.
The man in the red cap leaves.
Merry goddamn Christmas. Dummy.
Merry Christmas to you.
Cut to Miami PD.
You know, you could be home, sad and alone, but look on the bright side, at least here, you're getting paid to be sad and alone.
Miami PD, this is Detective Stone.
Who is this?
You've reached Miami-Dade Police Department. This is Detective Sharon Stone. Who's calling, please?
Ned Krapczak.
Hello, Ned. What can I help you with, sir?
The Ned Krapczak.
I'm sorry, I don't know the Ned Krapczak.
She hands him a bottle with a bow
I
on
didn't
it.
get you anything. I know we're doing this. What is this?
It's nothing, really. It's nothing. I'm sorry, sir. Are you in some sort of trouble? Do you need help?
Why don't you come and get me?
And get you, why?
I want to make sure I got enough lead.
All right, that sounds like a threat. How do you spell your last name, sir?
Krapczak.
It's like Krapczak, but with a C and a K.
48 West Street, Unit B.
You come along.
No cops.
No cops.
If I can't open you up, maybe the cops can.
Cops.
Bring cops. Next mark the spot.
What do you want?
Shootout with police.
No, don't give it to him. You can have a shootout on Tuesday.
It's your bottle.
Sharon, I don't drink.
Cutting back and forth between Ned/Mike's apartment and Miami PD. Ned pulls the futon to face the front door. Stone looks sad and alone. A child's drawing on her desk reads, "To Mom." Stone rips Ned's address from her notepad. She pulls off the bow and opens the bottle. Ned opens a bottle of rot gut. He puts a yellow pill in his mouth and sucks it down. He puts another pill in his mouth, hitting his head on the futon.
It'll be over in a minute.
Ned, still clutching the phone, points his gun at the front door.
Come and get me, coppers.
Outside the Cross Palms Apartments at night, a police cruiser pulls into the parking lot. Detective Stone gets out of the car and slowly begins walking toward the stairs that lead up to Unit B. A white van is parked out front. At the top of the stairs, she raises her hand to knock. She walks down the stairs and crosses behind the van.
Hey, baby, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mommy. Can you come over?
Are you being good?
It's Christmas, Mommy.
Yeah, baby, I know it's Christmas. Mama can't come over right now.
But what if Santa doesn't know where you are?
Well, I don't think Daddy and Daddy's new friend would guess right now. And I'm working anyway, baby, okay?
I want you
Mm-hmm.
to bring me. Sweetie, who are you talking to? It's Mommy.
No, I'm at the bad guy's house right now. No. No, baby, Mama's not getting shot. Baby, don't tell Daddy that Mama said anything about getting shot. Okay, baby, listen.
Daddy wants to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Honey, I gotta go. I love you.
Stone sneaks back to her car to observe.
But we are not leaving tonight, okay? Right. Call the police. Okay. Yes. There's more.
He slides open the van door
Why do we need to call the cops?
and drops the box.
I'm gonna leave you the van in the lot next door. I'm gonna put the keys under the tire, okay?
He hastily picks up the money and drives out of the parking lot. Stone watches as he stupidly drives in a circle. The van reappears in front of her, driving down an alley to a lot next door out of view. He runs into view and up the stairs into the apartment.
Okay, I came home and he was dead.
Stone steps out of the cruiser with a flashlight and sneaks to the lot next door. She walks down the alley and turns the corner. She clicks on the flashlight, illuminating the poorly hidden van. She whips the beam to the tire, revealing the keys. She walks to the driver door and looks in the window. A PBR box full of crumpled 20s is in plain sight. Her eyes slowly drift to the keys. She begins to... Whoop!
Damn it.
What's your 20?
The dash computer in the cruiser lights up. She runs back to it.
012? Detective Stone.
Yeah.
We have a possible drug overdose or heart attack reported at Cross Palms Apartment, Unit B.
Did you say Crossed Palms Apartments? I'm nearby. I'll take this one.
She walks up the stairs to Unit B.
That was really fast.
Oh. I don't usually get complaints for being prompt.
I'm not complaining. I just called 911 like a minute ago, so it's incredible.
You want to show me why I'm here?
From Stone's POV, directly inside the door, Ned is dead on the futon, the gun missing from his hand. The film splices and now shows Ned in the exact same place in the frame, alive and sleeping in his bed. A large title irises on, then off. New Jersey, 1 year earlier. He wakes up and grabs a gun off a pile of beer cans and VHS tapes. He pokes it through the blinds, peeking out. The film splices to black and white. Through the blinds, a man in a vintage car is pointing his gun at the window. As Ned pulls away from the blinds, everything fades back to color. He puts on a security guard uniform, and we realize the scene outside was a delusion. A movie is playing on the small TVCR at the foot of the bed. Steve McQueen is pointing his gun at the camera. Ned points his own gun at the wall, mimicking the action on screen. Ned lowers the gun, kisses Dillinger the cat goodbye, and exits. It's morning. A white van marked Piggy Bank Inc. is parked in front of a small brick house. Ned leaves the house and walks toward the van, glancing around cautiously. The scene cuts back and forth with the black and white movie from his previous fantasy.
George, you drive right out of here, down 2 blocks, turn to the right.
Ned drives away.
Where's the radio? You didn't tell me to bring a radio. Never mind.
Black and white images follow his commute from Jersey City to Manhattan. The van and McQueen's car each pull up in front of banks.
2 minutes, Gino. I'll tell you when. What about the people coming? What do I do with them? Let them in, shove them against them.
Ned pulls into an alley marked Piggy Bank Inc. Service Entrance. The scene shifts to black and white. Ned parks next to 2 security doors and climbs out of the van carrying a black bag. He looks around warily, then knocks on the door. He scurries behind the van out of sight and pulls his gun. He peeks back around the van, watching the doors. A confused security guard emerges and slowly approaches the open van door. Ned sneaks up behind the guard and sticks the gun in his back.
I want you to listen carefully and do exactly as I say. What is this? What does it look like? A singing telegram. Now, like I said, you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Krapczak? Listen, Noogie, that better not be a gun.
It's Krapczak. Ned Krapczak. Not Noogie, not Krapczak. Not any more name calling, and it's bye-bye birdie.
The annoyed security guard turns and slaps the gun from Ned's hand.
Roy, now you be careful because that thing is loaded.
Oh, turn! You dadgum asshole?
The security guard yanks the black bag out of his hand and returns inside. Ned cowers against the wall, then sheepishly picks up the gun and blows into the barrel.
You got it all set for me?
Yeah, Noogie, I crappin' do.
In black and white, he pulls his gun again.
I want you to get on the ground and count to 100 with your face down and your hands on your head. If you get up before then, believe me, I'll know. And I'll get you.
The security guard pushes a clipboard into his chest and the film fades back to color.
I don't get paid enough for this crap.
A sly grin appears on Noogie's face as the security guard returns inside. He drives to various stores around Manhattan, restocking ATMs with stacks of 20s from his bag. As he finishes each job, he adds a check mark to his clipboard. He looks around, hamming it up as he works. His expression seems to hint he's up to no good. He double parks the van outside a drugstore, then enters. The man behind the counter looks up from his newspaper, annoyed.
Hey, Krapczak.
Got an easy one for you today. What song was playing when Tom Powers bumps off Putty Nose in The Public Enemy?
You remember that song I used to sing? That song I taught you?
Trick question. Doesn't have a name. You didn't know that?
Obviously not.
As James Cagney and Putty Nose from Public Enemy join Noogie in the store, Noogie's expression echoes Cagney's as he approaches the ATM and sets to work restocking it. Cagney pulls a gun. and points it at the back of his head. At the same time, the silhouette of a gangster approaches Noogie from behind. A gun materializes, aimed at the back of Noogie's head. The scene snaps back to color.
It's a kid with snappy pops.
What is wrong with you? What were you thinking? Where's your mother, you little dummy?
I'm right here, and I'll thank you very kindly not to use that sort of language with my son.
Did you see what he did?
He was just playing. Come on, Julia.
Annoyed and exhausted, he scoops the bills off the floor and finishes filling the ATM.
Whose van is this?
Hey, Krapczak. You double parked.
When he's finished, he locks up the machine.
You double parked, Krapczak.
He notices a stray 20 under his shoe.
Money. You know what that is. It's the stuff you never have enough of. Little green things with George Washington's picture that men slave for, commit crimes for.
Picking it up, he considers the bill.
It's like you're getting towed, Krapczak.
Who popped the van? Is somebody?
Only I'd known what I was getting into that day.
He shoves it in his pocket.
This van!
See you next week, Krapczak.
Back outside, he sheepishly gets into the van, trying to ignore the glares and shouts from angry drivers. As he drives back to Jersey City, he's clearly worried.
If anybody asked me questions, I could give the right answers. This was a lot of jack, but believe me, it was the kind of money I'd rather not have.
Getting home late, he enters the dim house. As he closes the door behind him, he's startled by the silhouette of a woman sitting at the kitchen table.
Hey, Ma, it's just me. What's for dinner?
Snapping on the light, he's relieved to see it's merely a mannequin head wearing a shoulder-length black wig. He finds a note on the table and reads it.
Noogie, went to bed already. Make yourself dinner. Also, rent was due yesterday. Your mother.
Cut to the checkout counter of a large and brightly lit grocery store. Noogie is buying beer and bread. He's acting a bit cagey, but the young cashier is merely annoyed.
1977.
He opens his wallet to find it empty.
Crap.
Problem?
No. No, not at all. Everything's fine.
Searching his pockets, he finds the crumpled 20 he'd picked up at the drugstore.
Here you go. I was hanging on to this for a friend. I forgot I had it.
He nervously eyes the bill.
It's not like I'm stealing. I mean, first thing I do when I get my checks, take 20 off the top and put it back in Fast Eddie's machine. Heck, anybody's machine. It's no problem. I'll take care of it, though. Everyone notice.
The cashier reaches to take the bill. For a second, he awkwardly refuses to let go. He sits at his kitchen table.
All right, that's it. They'll never know what's missing before I put it back. They'll never even notice.
Then I thought of something.
Wait a minute.
The scene fades to black and white.
They'll never know what's missing.
Noogie flashes back to taking the bill.
Ever.
The scene fades back to color.
What are you up to out there? Trying to sleep.
No. They'll never notice it was missing. Ever.
Miami, 1 year later.
I've noticed some discrepancies with our ATMs in the New York area. And something sure is...
Screwy. Is that what you were gonna say? Maybe you should just take it up to Len.
In the office of Piggy Bank, Inc.
Yeah. Maybe I will take it up to Len. Because something sure is...
Screwy. We have to take this to security. This is screwy. We gotta take this to the president. It's just too
Screwy.
Everyone is in the president's semi-posh top office.
Well, let's call him.
Cut back to Noogie's kitchen.
I brought us some chops for dinner.
Remember.
Remember what?
Stay. Shouts every night. You better have some money left for rent.
He reads a note addressed to Dummy. Make sure to have the rent, your mother.
Sure thing,
Answer the phone already.
He glances at the phone apprehensively.
Yeah.
Well, you're home early, aren't you?
It's a light day. Tuesdays were light.
Oh, forgive me.
Who's this?
This is
Presley Bucket from Piggy Bank.
ATMs.
Oh, yeah. You got one of those emergency refills. Just give me the locale and I'm on it.
No, it's not that.
Hey, Ma, you just don't worry about it.
Is it the sweepstakes? Tell him it's about time.
Hey, wait, who are you again?
My name
Is Presley Bucket.
I'm the president of Piggy Bank, Inc. And I'm here with Jerry from security, as well as
2 of our senior accountants.
How's it going?
Now, Mr. Krapczak.
It's pronounced Krapczak.
we've run into a small problem.
Well, it's not all that small a problem, actually, and
We were hoping you might be able to help us out.
Yeah?
Well, the accountants here, they've been encountering some what they call discrepancies in some of our records. This in itself isn't surprising, but the reason we're calling you about this is
the fact that these discrepancies can, in nearly every instance over the past year or two, be traced back to
your route.
Well, hey, look, I want to help out in any way that I can. Any way at all. But I gotta ask a favor first.
You think you could give me 15 minutes? My mother lives here with me, and she's not well.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So now is usually the time that I have to give her her medicine.
15 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
I think it would be best for everyone
Bye.
involved if we could.
I sure hope his mother's okay.
He runs to his bedroom and throws open a closet door, revealing 3 massive laundry bags stuffed with $20 bills. A title card reads, $1 million. He frantically drags one of the overstuffed bags out the front door of the house and across the lawn to his van. He scrambles back to the house. Inside, he heaves another bag down the hall, stopping every few steps to scoop up spilled bills. A title card reads $2 million. He throws the second bag into the van. He runs back inside, grabs the last bag, and begins dragging it to the van.
What the hell's going on out there? Are you drunk?
He pauses at the bathroom door, grimacing.
There's something I gotta do.
What do you gotta do?
That was a call for a refill in Manhattan, and they want me to take care of it right away. So, yeah, I'm gonna be a while. So, you go ahead and eat, okay?
Fine.
A title card reads $3 million. After heaving the third bag into the van, he has a flash of insight.
Did you need a disguise?
He snatches his mom's wig off the mannequin's head and slaps it on his own.
I love you, Ma.
What?
I said, I love you.
That's what I thought you said.
He shoves some 20s in her purse.
I put a little money in your purse. Ma, I'm leaving a box of money on the table. I took your wig.
In the van, he stops and looks back at the house, uncertain. In black and white, he's back in his room.
I know what's going on here, John. You're the only one who does. And you know, I'd love to take you with me, but it's gonna be dangerous out there. Real dangerous.
Dillinger looks down, sad.
I never want to put you in harm's way.
when they start shooting, they don't care who they hit. You know that. I'm sorry, kid. You're just getting away.
The scene fades back to the van in color. He runs back inside, emerging a moment later with a litter box and cat carrier. He speeds away, loose bills blowing behind him.
Crap, crap, crap.
Miami, Christmas.
Here he is.
What's the name of the deceased?
Cut back to Noogie,
Mike.
dead on the futon.
Mike Delaney.
So tell me what happened.
I came home, and the first thing I noticed was the smell.
You check for a pulse?
Stone turns off the projector.
I did the mirror thing under his nose.
She investigates the
I
apartment.
just kind of freaked out for a second, you know?
She walks back into the open kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, there's a dead body here. You know? Are you supposed to examine him or something?
Well, he's not going anywhere. He's dead. What room is this?
The one on the left. But I don't think there's anything in there because when I came home, he was on the couch.
Really?
Yeah.
Detective Stone finds a business card for a real estate office called Let Liz List You. She also pockets a stray $20 she finds on the counter. Kenny grabs some loose pills off a table and shoves them into his pocket.
I didn't really know him that well. He was only here for a few weeks.
Huh. Under the table, in a room.
Yeah.
So you just met him?
I towed his van off the beach a couple weeks ago.
His van?
Yeah. I think he must have sold it. I haven't seen it in a while, so it's probably where all the money came from.
Kenny clearly realizes he screwed up.
Well, I think the paramedics are here, so.
What was your roommate's name again?
Mike Delaney.
So, tell me, how did Mr. Delaney end up dead on your couch, Mr. Swanson?
Flashback to Noogie's escape from New York.
You gotta get out of New Jersey and you gotta get out fast.
I kept him.
His paranoia takes the form of movie clips projected behind him in the back of the van.
This is why New York is a bad idea. Why didn't you say something?
I had to stay away from New York for all time.
Now, where have I always told you that the Smiler hid the dope?
I know.
Where? Right?
That's right.
Mexico. How about we head south of the border, amigo? Huh? Yeah, buddy. Gato Bandito. What do you think about that, huh?
In the first clip, a car flies off a desert cliff.
No, on second thought, maybe not. It's a lawless place. I don't think so, D. No, I tell you what. We'll go first class all the way.
Plane leaves in 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Standing in line to board a vintage plane, his suitcase flops open and money spills everywhere. He cartoonishly flees.
Nope, I never liked flying anyway. Just trying to stay 3 steps ahead. 3 steps ahead, like Steve McQueen.
Squads, battle lantern.
Steve McQueen didn't always get away. It ended poorly for him.
Come on,
your hands up!
Why, man? Look, don't make me call the cops.
He opens his eyes to find himself in the drive-thru of a fast food joint.
Please just order something.
No, thank you. I tell you what, D, let's just get a little shut-eye, huh? Something will come to me. I'll figure this out.
I couldn't drive any farther without some sleep. Cops or no cops. I knew I had to hit the hay and hit it hard.
He's alone in a small motel lobby.
I was dead tired.
What can I do you for? Need a room? Oh, you're in luck. We got all kinds of rooms.
That'll be your nicest room. Only the best for me and Dillinger.
So there are two of you?
No. It's just one. Just me.
Okie dokie. Fill this out. The only other thing I need is ID and form of payment.
My form of payment is cash. But here's the thing. I left my ID at home in Texas. And
happens to the best of us. Tell you what, why don't you fill this out to the best of your ability and I'll take care of the rest.
As he begins to fill out the registration card, he enters his name as Thomas Crown. In a blink, the Steve McQueen film, The Thomas Crown Affair, comes to dominate his latest fantasy. The scene takes on a late 60s mod aesthetic. A series of title cards read, Ned Krapczak is Steve McQueen in Thomas Crown's Time to Shine. The fantasy comes to an end as an overconfident Noogie slowly and awkwardly backs out of the lobby. The mod visuals return as he moves the 3 bags of money into his room. He lets out Dillinger the cat from the cat carrier and onto a bed covered with money. With an almost maniacal giddiness, Noogie plays with the money, stuffing bills into his clothes and mugging for the camera.
I'm at the Garden State Motel. Now you know where to get me. Yeah, I want a deal. I want the one with the wings. Yeah, and 2 liter.
The montage continues as he takes a giant swig from a bottle of bourbon and jumps up and down on the bed as Dillinger tries to stay out of his way. A pizza delivery man knocks on his door. A deranged-looking Noogie wearing his mother's wig hands him a huge wad of bills.
You never saw me.
He drunkenly eats the pizza, throws some of it at the wall, and begins jumping up and down on his bed again. A title card reads Ned Krapczak.
Is he saying Krapczak?
A couple in the adjoining room is both annoyed and alarmed. The motel manager looks out his window, concerned. In his room, Noogie pukes into the pizza box and passes out. Cut to the next morning.
Good morning, everyone. You know that I hate meetings, especially early morning meetings, but we have somewhat of a situation on our hands. Ned Krapczak never called me back last night, so we need to assume the worst.
Sir, are you saying that you haven't reported what happened yet?
We don't know what happened yet, Jerry. Until we do, we don't know who to report it to. Was this a bank robbery?
He never walked into a bank per se.
Precisely. We may be dealing with someone who's stealing from the business that they work for. There's a term for that.
Embezzlement.
That's right, Len. Embezzlement. Which is a matter for the police, as opposed to a bank robbery, which is a matter for the FBI. So, show of hands. Was this a bank robbery?
Every hand goes up.
Now, being a bank robbery, this needs to be reported to the FBI. Now, who knows how to call the FBI?
Cut to Noogie's house day.
I don't want to mispronounce anyone's name. Is it Miss Krapczak?
Krapczak, dear. My mother's Mrs. Krapczak.
Krapczak.
Here's your tea.
Are you moving, Miss Krapczak? There's a lot of furniture in your hallway.
Oh, that was Noogie's mattress. As I said, I'm selling it to pay for the wig he stole.
Noogie?
Is Noogie an alias for Ned Krapczak?
Krapczak.
Mom, pick up. It's your son, Noogie, the one that's on the lam and also your only son. There's some money that I stole that I left on the table. That's for you for the wig. I'm sorry about the wig, but I needed to discuss.
Ma'am, are you aware of the severity of your son's crime?
Officers.
Ma'am, we believe that your son made out with $3.2 million in cash.
That dummy got his hands on what now?
So you were unaware?
So you're telling me that bastard decided he needed to steal my best wig, too?
He is a bastard.
Would you mind if we had a look in your son's room?
Yes, absolutely you can. There's nothing back there. I'm sure you fine men have investigated cases like this before. Mind the disgusting mattress. What happens to someone like me in those cases? You know, the person like
Interesting design choices.
It's now a personal tanning salon.
This new.
Okay, officer, you got me. He left his mother some money, so what's so wrong with that? I mean, what was I supposed to do? I still need to get a new wig. My son left me some money since I'm here on my own. He even took the cat. You aren't going to take this stuff back, are you? I mean, what is that dummy going to do with $3 million?
I would be more concerned with what someone else would do to get it, Miss Krapczak. For your son's sake, let's hope he doesn't stop in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Cut to the motel lobby.
Hey there, Mr. Crown.
He notices a cop in the back.
Call me Tom. Officer Callahan's just here for the coffee. He's here every morning.
I gotta hit the road.
Where are you headed?
Wherever it is, I gotta get going, so I'll see you around, fellas.
Hold on just a sec. Tom Crown? Thomas Crown affair?
Officer Callahan eyes him.
You're named after a thief.
Thomas is a family name. I think it's just a coincidence.
Hell of a coincidence. It's probably my favorite Jewison movie, if not my favorite movie of all time.
Really? I prefer Cincinnati Kid.
This guy knows his Jewison. Mind if I snag a peek at your driver's license?
Oh, am I under arrest? No, you got nothing on me. Why? Let me see yours.
Hold up, shooter. I've just never met a real Thomas Crown.
Yeah.
Safe travels wherever it is you're headed to.
Yeah.
It is painfully awkward the way he shuffles out the door.
Thanks.
Peg that guy for a David Lean fan. Oh, hey, my partner.
In the same Maud Thomas Crown style, he furiously packs up the van and drives away. Title cards read Ned Krapczak, was Thomas Crown.
No, crap.
He's driving down a lonely stretch of road when a police cruiser signals him to pull over. The van slows to a stop and the cop pulls up behind him. The same copper from the motel gets out of the car and slowly walks towards the van, his hand poised near his gun. Noogie hurriedly slaps on the wig.
Officer? Is there a problem?
1994 Astro van, white.
Did I do something wrong?
Just figure you would have drove a GTS 275 Spider, red.
More room for the cat.
License and registration.
Sorry. No, did I do something wrong?
License and registration.
Just the two of us, kid. The cop becomes Edward G. Robinson and Noogie becomes Steve McQueen in The Cincinnati Kid. The actors are playing a high-stakes poker game. Noogie reluctantly hands over his ID, which reads Ned Krapczak. As he scans the ID, Noogie's hand edges toward the suitcase in the passenger seat. A gun is hidden inside.
The kid's got him. You're right. The kid's got him. Got him. Got the man.
He jerks his hand away, gunless.
I called it. I knew it. I said there's no way this guy's name is Thomas Crown. Oh, man, you're a good kid. But as long as I'm here...
You're second best. You might as well learn to live with it.
Yeah, it gets down to what it's all about, doesn't it? Making the wrong move.
Making the wrong move.
At the right time.
With the right time.
Wow.
I can go now.
Where you heading, Krapczak?
Noogie's confidence quickly becomes fear, and we switch back to the movie fantasies.
I'm thinking about going to Miami.
Florida.
God, man. I knew it!
Noogie watches as the cop returns to the cruiser and slyly drops his ID out the van window.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, D, but they'll never think to look for us right under their noses. What do you say, bud? Yeah? Yeah. The last one to Miami's a rotten egg.
A line on a map traces Noogie's route from New York down the East Coast. In a series of quick shots, the van drives through brightly colored autumn foliage. Noogie gets his gun out of the van, drinks and smokes on a riverbank, shooting the gun into the water. The van screeches to a stop in front of a classic movie theater, and he dashes inside.
We made it to Florida.
Parked at night beneath the Welcome to Florida sign, he cleans the cat's litter box by dumping the contents behind some bushes. Noogie spots a young female hitchhiker.
Hitching? This hour?
Thumbing rides may save you bus fare, but it's dangerous. You never know what's in store for you. You hear the squeal of brakes.
He pulls over and rolls down the passenger window.
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah, where you headed?
Anywhere.
Hey, me too.
He smiles awkwardly as she hesitates, then climbs in, clutching her bag tight.
Don't use the brake. Cars are meant for going, not for braking.
I know that.
Then why aren't you moving?
The line. I know the line.
What?
I'm not a psycho.
Right. Well, I'm not a psycho either.
She glances in the back of the van and sees Dillinger.
Oh. That's my cat, Dillinger. Don't worry about him. He doesn't bite.
She pulls out a yellow bottle of still-awake trucker speed and throws back a handful of pills.
Stay sharp.
Do you mind if I call you Velda?
Maybe you should just drop me off here.
Because you don't see many hitchhikers these days named Velda, you know? like the movie, like Detour. Yeah, Tom Neal and Savage. Tom Neal plays this guy who's hitchhiking from New York to LA to be with his girlfriend. Guy picks him up, seems normal. But he dies, just like that. Tom Neal drags his body to the side of a lonely road, real lonely road, actually. A lot like this one, actually. He thinks if he tells anyone that they'll think that he killed him, so, he comes up with a plan. Takes his clothes, takes his wallet. He's gonna pretend to be this guy until he gets to LA, real simple. Then he picks up a hitchhiker himself, girl this time. And thing is, she knew the dead guy. And she knows that Tom Neal ain't him, you with me? She's a mean motor scooter, man. Her own money, screwing his head, saying she's gonna call the cops if he doesn't do exactly what he says, you know. But they get to LA. She's real drunk. And she's threatening to call the cops. She's pushing every last one of his buttons, and you can just feel the rage, building up inside. What else is he supposed to do? She's hitting him, she's slapping him, she grabs the phone and runs off into her own room. They're sharing an apartment now. Long story. Well, Tom Neal, he panics. So he grabs the phone cord and he starts pulling it,
Well, if the cord was still coming through the door, then why didn't he just unplug it from the wall?
Yeah, but he's pulling it. And he didn't know the drunk. She got the cord wrapped around her neck.
So he strangles her.
Oh, you bet he did.
This is my stop. I want out.
No way. What was it? Because I I gave away the ending of the movie?
No, just stop the car.
Okay, yeah, fine. Just one problem. You've seen my face.
Terrified, she pulls a can of mace from her bag.
You know, what's that?
The van careens off the road and into a ditch. The hitchhiker leaps out and runs into the darkness. Noogie stumbles out after her, clutching the pills.
Hey, don't you tell anyone that you saw me! Okay. You forgot your pills!
We cut back to Detective Stone and Kimmy, Christmas.
These yours?
Yeah, they're for my back. You can check the prescription.
When Kenny's not looking, Stone snatches the luggage tag.
He's probably stealing them from me. Is the ambulance here? I think I heard it.
All right, well, get out of the way. Let them do their job. I'm sure you could use the rest. You got a place to stay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
All right, suit yourself. I do have a couple more questions for you, so don't run off anywhere.
Where else am I gonna go?
In her cruiser, Stone examines the luggage tag.
Ned Krapczak?
She types the name into her police laptop, and it pulls up an FBI wanted poster featuring a sketch of Noogie. The poster says he's wanted for embezzlement.
What was your roommate's name again?
Mike Delaney.
She deletes his name and types Mike Delaney into her police report instead. She looks out the windshield and thinks back to finding the van full of cash. Cut to Stone once again in the same alley looking for the van.
I towed his van off the beach a couple weeks ago.
His van?
I think he must have sold it. I haven't seen it in a while, so it's probably where all the money came from.
Fade to the exterior of a small shabby house that same night. There's a for sale sign in the foreground that reads, "Let Liz list you," and features a picture of a woman with long black hair and big eyes. Noogie's van pulls into the driveway. The Liz from the sign gets out of the van, quickly tiptoes to the van's side door, opens it, and heaves out one of the huge bags of cash. Grimacing from the effort, she drags it across the yard and inside the house. A title card reads, $1 million. She returns to the van and repeats the procedure with a second laundry bag full of cash. A title card reads, $2 million. As she scampers back to the van, she remembers something and stops. Then she runs towards the camera and, with a satisfied look, yanks the for sale sign out of the yard and tosses it in the van.
Kenneth, answer the phone. Kenneth, answer the phone.
Come on, pick up the damn phone.
Florida. Noogie's in a payphone at night.
Ma, it's me.
Are you dead? That'd be your only excuse at this point.
Well, I'm really happy to hear from you, too. So, how you holding up?
I couldn't be better. My sorry excuse for a son stole a bunch of money, then abandoned me.
Sorry about all that, but I had to go on the lam.
Yeah, I bet you're sorry.
Just wanted to see how you were doing and let you know that I'm still on the run. They can't catch me.
Well, good for you. Your damn cat ran away.
No, he didn't, Ma. Dylan just with me.
Pictures.
He's my accomplice.
Abandon me, but take your cat. Some son I got.
I'm sorry. I didn't have time to write a note. No.
Of course you didn't.
I was kind of in a hurry. I'm a wealthy bank robber now.
Isn't bad enough.
Shut up for a second, would you? Don't you want to know how I did it? How I stole all that money? Because it's really, really interesting.
You know what? Don't come back.
Aw.
I don't care how rich you are, and don't call me again.
Ma?
The fish delivery van is parked in front of Nibby's home.
Ma?
Inside are 3 FBI agents.
That's where the tape cuts off?
Yes, sir. He tries to call back a few times, but she refuses to answer.
Never even says where he's going.
His own mother.
Well, it's not like she was a shining light in maternity. Explains a lot, actually.
Maybe.
Well, if he calls back, we'll trace the call, figure out where this guy's headed.
Oh, he'll stumble. And when he does, we'll be there to catch Mr. Ned Noogie Krapczak.
This is our only lead. We're fucked. This guy's a ghost.
He's worse than a ghost. Nobody likes him.
Cut to the yellow bottle of still-awake pills in Noogie's van. He's behind the wheel and clearly groggy as black and white images of Velda appear behind him.
I began to think of the future, which couldn't have been brighter if I'd embroidered it with neon lights. It's amazing what a full belly can do to your imagination.
We fade to a black and white dream sequence. Recreating a scene from Stanley Kubrick's Lolita, Velda is lounging on the grass in a vintage swimsuit. Noogie, now wearing a suit, enters the scene and Velda seductively places a pill in his mouth.
That you're in love with me.
Noogie grins. The two embrace and begin spinning wildly as $20 bills rain down on them. Noogie is behind the wheel of the van, unaware money is flying around behind him. Realizing what's happening, Noogie makes a foolish, panicked grab for the floating bills, yanking the steering wheel in the process. The van screeches to a stop off the edge of the road. Surveying the situation, he realizes thousands of dollars are strewn down the empty road behind him. He bends down and begins scooping it up. He snaps upright when he notices a lone car approaching. As the car passes him, he tries to look casual standing there in all that money. Even though the driver didn't seem to notice him, Noogie panics, pulls his gun, and takes aim at the fast receding car. Realizing it's pointless, he lowers the gun again. Cut to the FBI agents at a firing range.
So this guy's been gone for 3 days. No credit cards registered. No sign of where he's headed. And $3.2 million in cash.
The cat.
Yeah, a cat. But come on, man. $3.2 million. What do you think he's doing with all that money?
Laying low, if he's smart.
Well, yeah, but come on. What would you do if you had all that?
Wouldn't take it in the first place.
Think I'd go west. San Diego. Get a boat, grow a beard. Come on, man. What would you do?
Looks like our cold case just got hot. Got a positive ID for Ned Krapczak, Miami.
Oh shit, they got him? Where is he?
The morgue.
The silhouette of Sven's target morphs into Noogie's body at the medical examiner's office.
So you think Mike Delaney is actually who again?
Ned Krapczak. Sorry, I got so excited when I pulled up his file. Called the number right away.
The number for the FBI.
Yeah.
Not my office first.
No.
Of course. Why would you? So, tell me, why do you think our Mike Delaney is a Krapczak since you're a detective now?
Well, it made me laugh.
This guy made you laugh.
Yeah, Mike Delaney. You don't get it, do you?
Get what?
He's Steve McQueen.
I thought you said he was Ned Krapczak.
No, Mike Delaney is Steve McQueen's character in Le Mans.
How did you find that our Mike Delaney is actually a Steve McQueen who is actually a Ned Krapczak?
It's in his underwear.
Using a pair of forceps, the coroner holds up a disgusting pair of underpants.
Of course. Well, I hope you're happy. The FBI is going to be poking their noses in it now.
His underwear?
No, our case. And apparently the location of $3 million he stole.
Kenny's tow truck is outside the house where Liz stashed the $2 million.
Do you think the money's safe in there?
I'll take down the listing tonight.
It's just sitting in there.
It can't be at either of our places. And what would it look like if we took out a storage unit right now?
I guess.
It hasn't been looked at in weeks. It's a foreclosure.
You don't think somebody's gonna come in and take it?
No, baby. No one else knows about it but us. It's just you and me. Just go.
You said it would be foolproof. The perfect crime.
title card reads, "Before the Perfect Crime." Noogie parks his van outside a small roadside carnival and walks toward the kaleidoscope of flashing colored lights. He wanders around the midway awestruck, trying to take in all the rides and games and sensory overload.
Ice cold drinks. I see.
There's a sadistic clown in a dunking booth.
You look like you're guilty of something. Like stealing dessert? Oh, I got your attention now. Was it because I mentioned dessert, lord ass?
You want to go with the clown?
Yeah, I want to go with the clown.
3 balls, $1.
Make sure you give him at least 2 balls there, pal. He looks like he could use a pair.
Keep the change.
Oh, hey, big spender. Want to spend a little time in the gym?
A gawking crowd of yokels, turkey necks, and dipsy doodles gathers around him. He throws at the dunk tank target. It isn't even close.
Oh my God, are you serious?
As his frustration and humiliation mount, the scene becomes distorted and hallucinatory. His throwing technique, to be honest, might generously be called lacking.
Look at him, everybody, he sucks!
Another miss.
You suck!
Everyone around him is grotesque, distorted, and monstrous.
Just do it already.
The clown's right. He's bad.
Why are we even here?
Throw the ball already!
A third miss.
That was terrible! You suck!
The crowd disperses, leaving Noogie alone with the clown.
Come on, tell me. Where you going?
He pulls his gun.
Fuck you, clown.
And fires at the clown, who tumbles into the water. He clumsily runs away through the crowds on the midway, trying to remain inconspicuous.
I had to get out of there. I'd better not get caught. No. It was pure fear, of course. And I was hysterical.
He climbs into his van and speeds away.
Things were whirling around in my head. I couldn't make myself think right.
Whoa! Oh, did I just shoot a clown? Yeah, I just
Where you going, Dummy?
In a hallucinatory nightmare, he's surrounded by a mad swirl of incoherent images and flashing lights.
There'd always be witnesses. They could all identify.
Now, who knows how to call the FBI?
Your head cracks.
There we go. Master of disguise.
Dadgum asshole.
Problem? Dummy.
The van jerks to a violent stop as the world around him snaps back to reality.
We're here, D. We're here. Come on. Come on. You see that? Look.
The van is on an otherwise deserted beach at sunset. Noogie leaps from the van and runs across the sand toward the surf.
You see that, D? You see that? Oh, man. We made it. We made it!
He gestures wildly over the water. Giant movie credits scrolling over the waves toward the horizon. They read, "The End." Ned Krapczak as Noogie, Dillinger the cat as himself. He promptly falls back on the sand, exhausted. Cut to the next morning. The sun is rising and Noogie wakes up on the beach. The cat carrier is behind him, the door ajar.
Dillinger? Dillinger?
Dillinger is still curled up in the carrier.
Little dummy. You little dummy, you trying to make a break for it, huh? You're good, kid. As long as I'm around, you're only second best.
The van is parked in the sand. Noogie, holding the cat carrier, shuffles over to it and climbs in.
All right, buddy.
He spies something in the distance.
Oh, yeah. All right, buddy. Come on. We got this.
Kenny is hooking an abandoned sedan to his tow truck.
First, I had to make sure this guy knew the score. If I got him down on me, it was goodbye ticket to Hollywood.
Hey, buddy, I'm Mike. What's your name?
Hey, man, I'm just doing my job. You want any trouble? I've got a gun in the truck.
No, it's okay. I got a gun in my van, too. See? That's the reason I walked over.
Your van's parked on the beach. It's illegal.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the least of my worries. See, I'm kind of in a jam. I was hoping you could help me out and get me off the beach, off the books, if you catch my drift.
You want me to tow your van off the record?
Yeah, that's my drift.
Sorry.
Well, I got money. How much is it gonna take?
Noogie waves a wad of bills at Kenny. As a small smile creeps onto his face, Kenny plucks the money from Noogie's hand.
Let me get this car taken off. I'll get you all set up.
Mike, you said?
He counts the money as Noogie shuffles back to the van.
I need some info on someone who rented one of your moving trailers. Tag ER64KH. Thanks. Yeah. L. Taylor. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Miami Police Department. Detective Stone has pulled up Liz's real estate website.
Let Liz list you. Let Liz list you. Looks like plenty of nice empty houses where you could stash $3 million. Oh, fucking hell.
The two FBI agents enter the office and approach her desk.
We're with the FBI. Agent Jake Myers. This is my partner, Sven Ludgerson.
Right. I heard you guys might be coming. The Mike Delaney case?
Mike Delaney?
Or Ned Krapczak or whoever it was that died on Christmas.
Ned Krapczak. Wanted for stealing over $3 million.
Well, his mom didn't write his name in his underwear, we might not have caught him. But yeah, I think we got you, guy. Oh, you want to see him?
Not in particular. We're more interested in his last known address.
Oh, that would be the,
Agent Meyer begins flipping through the case files on her desk. She slaps his hand away.
That would be the apartment of Kenneth Swanson. I interviewed him on the day that the call came in. Dumb kid.
Yeah? Dumb enough to want to hide $3 million?
Too dumb. I saw that apartment. That guy does not have a clue. I mean, if you ask me, that money is long gone, way before he even got here.
Yeah? Well, nobody asked you.
Jake.
All right. Why don't we get his apartment address? I think we'd like to take a look for ourselves.
No. Better yet, why don't you follow me there, Agent Ludgerson?
Ludgerson.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Norwegian surname.
Still parked at the beach, Kenny and Noogie are sitting in the front seat of the tow truck.
Oh boy. Not real good with the heat.
I hate to tell you this, but I think your cat's dead.
Dead? Dillinger outlive us all, am I right?
Where to?
Take me to your finest hotel.
Kenny reaches for a pill bottle in the glove compartment and finds it empty.
Shit.
I got pet pills, if that's your poison.
No, it's my back. Look, we're gonna need to make a pit stop at my place on the way to the hotel. It's pretty close.
Yeah, of course. Give me a chance to case a joint.
They arrive outside Kenny's shithole apartment complex.
Here we are, the luxurious crossed palms.
X marks the spot. Huh?
The cross palms on the sign look like an X.
I'll be back. It's a real nice place. Real nondescript.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know of any places like this that would take cash under the table, no questions asked?
My girlfriend got me this place. She does all the real estate stuff.
Huh?
And they're definitely going to want an ID, credit card, pay stub. They're kind of pricks.
don't have any of those things. You know, I mean, no, me and Dillinger, we've been going under the radar here. We don't got any job history, no identification, nothing like that.
You're gonna have a hard time checking into a hotel.
No, we've been just fine dealing with cash, you know. You sure there's no place here that would just take rent in cash? I mean, do you need a roommate? You know I might. Oh, man, that would be killer.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my pills.
Yeah.
Hey. It's perfect, D. No one will ever think to look for us here.
Agent Sven enters the scene and we're in the present again. He looks down at Stone, who's parked in the Cross Palms lot.
This is where you found him?
Yeah. Last known residence of the FBI's most wanted, Mike Delaney, a.k.a. Ned Krapczak.
Krapczak. And he went by Noogie.
Whatever. Roommate is Kenneth Swanson. That's who I talked to when the body got called in.
What a shithole! There's no way he ran here.
Believe it. Somewhere in there is Piggy Bank's $3 million.
Hey, knock yourself out. All we found were a couple of duffel bags with DVDs, cat. I mean, no ID, no nothing. I mean, we thought this guy's name was Mike Delaney until Jack checked for his name and his undies.
Thank you very much for your assistance, Detective Stone. We won't be needing you any further.
What?
Yeah. This is a federal case now. If we need anything, we will contact you.
The two agents walk up the steps to Kenny's door. He lets them inside.
All right, Kenny, be cool. Nobody knows about the van except you, me, and our trailer renting friend Liz Taylor.
She drives away.
You know what? Let's go. Pay Liz a visit.
Hello, Kenneth. We're with the FBI. Just want to ask you a few questions about your roommate, one Ned Noogie Krapczak.
Do you mind if we poke around?
No. Go ahead. Who's Noogie?
Your roommate? You know, the one who just died?
Mike?
Apparently that was an alias.
Right.
Come on, Kenny. I haven't heard this story yet, so it'll all be new to me. Why don't you start from the beginning?
A flashback. Liz is on the futon with a bag of her things, apparently leaving Kenny.
What are you doing home from work? I came by just to pick up some things and...
I just towed this crazy guy off the beach. No ID, no nothing, but a shitload of cash.
What?
I think I'm gonna have him live with me.
Hey. Enter Noogie holding the cat carrier.
Sorry to interrupt. I just thought I'd look around the place.
Mike, right?
Yeah. Oh, Delaney. Mike Delaney.
He awkwardly shakes hands with Liz.
That's all wrong. That's a wrong Scarface.
What?
You know, I'll get us that one, huh?
Hey, you're ruining the futon.
He climbs on the futon to pull down the poster for Al Pacino's Scarface.
You know, I guess it makes sense. It's being Miami and all. Oh, I'm gonna let this fat mother out. Don't worry about him. Mostly sleeps all day.
He opens the carrier and Dillinger slinks out.
Who's a bro?
Excuse me?
My girlfriend Liz. This is my girlfriend.
Hey, you got any beers?
Yeah, there should be some in the fridge.
Hey, live it up, huh? It's your place too.
He waves another wad of bills under Kenny's nose. Kenny takes it, but Liz snatches it away and starts counting. Kenny seems pleased with himself.
See, I think things are gonna go just fine between us. That's what I think.
So this guy shows up with his cat, no real story, pays way more for this place than it's worth, in cash. You don't find that a little weird?
I was just trying to help him out. I mean, and honestly, he was barely even here. When he was here, he was passed out on a couch.
Fucking slob.
Jesus, Liz, keep your voice down.
Oh, come on, like he can hear us? All he does is drink, take pills, and watch old shitty movies on that fucking projector.
Did you lock the door?
Yes. I think it's time you kicked him out.
I can't. This is a lot of money.
Kimmy and Liz observe a pass-out Noogie who is watching a film noir about stolen money.
How much money do you think he has? Sure flaunts it around.
50s and
printing?
He says he has a lot.
There must be thousands here.
Probably 100,000. It's all
Have
money.
you not looked in his room?
The numbers are different.
No.
What about the van?
He keeps the keys on his belt.
You said you wanted to look at it, Alice.
Well, let's take a look.
Stop it, Cheney. It's a blind alley with a big barred gate at the end.
Liz tiptoes over and tries to snatch his keys.
I have something to say about that. I won't let you do it. I'll take the money and go off by myself before I let you give it away.
And that's something I won't let you do. I'm in this now. If you're caught, I'm caught.
Noogie's eyes pop open and he grabs her wrist.
Don't try anything funny.
She backs off and he passes out again.
Fuller, Detective Bureau. Mind if I look around a bit?
Back in the present, Agent Sven peeks into what had been Noogie's room.
Move anything around, large objects. $3 million in cash would be bulky.
Done the calculations. It's going to be around 300 pounds.
No, just the small bags in his room.
Must have stashed it somewhere.
Yeah, he probably hid it before he got here. Could be anywhere.
Yeah. Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
Right there, D. $1 million.
Flashback. A shovel paths down dirt. A title card reads $1 million.
Hey. X marks the spot, right, D?
The remaining 2 bags of money remain in the van.
One is good enough for now. Maybe I should look for other places to hide the rest of this loot from our new friends. They can't pull one over on me, Ned Krapczak, famous bank robber. They'll see. Hey, just wait till they realize their old buddy Mike was really a criminal mastermind. They'll feel so dumb.
Liz watches Noogie from the apartment window.
How many of these do I use? This is your idea.
Those are so strong, he'll be asleep after the first 2.
You got the trailer, right?
Yeah. We'll be packed and ready to go for Christmas. Hurry up, baby. I think he's coming back inside.
Kinney is refilling Noogie's stay-awake pills with his back pills.
It's foolproof, baby. The perfect crime.
And this is where you found him.
When?
When you came home and found a dead body, Kenneth.
Yep, that's about it.
So you came home, saw your new roommate on the couch, freaked out a little, and promptly called 911.
Yeah, like I said, it was a pretty uneventful death. Oh, shit.
A flashback. Upon finding Noogie dead on the futon, Kinney, not to put a fine point on it, freaks.
Mike! What are you doing?
And you didn't touch or move the body at all.
No.
A gloved Kinney pries the gun from Noogie's cold, dead fingers.
And you called 911.
Yeah.
He calls Liz.
He's dead.
What?
He's dead. We killed him.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, go into his room right now and tell me how much money is in there.
In the bedroom, he finds a Pabst Blue Ribbon case overflowing with cash.
Holy shit, this is a lot of money.
Liz jumps up and down in excitement.
I called 911 and then the cop lady got here like in a few minutes, really fast.
The cop lady. Detective Stone?
Yeah, that's her. She got here like less than a minute.
Less than a minute? It took us 40 minutes to get here.
How'd she get here so fast?
We'll have to ask her that, Jake, next time we see her.
All right, now listen to me. You need to hide that money before the cops come. Dump it in the van. Okay. And then get rid of the van. Then move, Kenneth.
Shit! You are in serious shit, okay? But I'm willing to help you.
Take the van and move it down the street. I'll take it and I will move it somewhere safe.
But you gotta get back to the house. You can call the cops.
Call the police. Okay. Yes.
He finds the remaining $2 million.
There's more.
How much?
Now, there was a 1993 white Chevy Astro van.
We never saw that.
We? According to this, you live here alone.
Yeah.
Who's the we, Ken?
Kenneth, how much?
Why do we need to call the cops?
Kenneth, we need to call the cops
because otherwise they will think that you killed him.
My girlfriend was over here sometimes whenever he first moved in, so.
Well, what's her name?
Liz.
I'm gonna leave you the van in the lot next door. I'm gonna put the keys under the tire.
You need to tell them you came home to your new roommate and he had overdosed or had a heart attack or... no, definitely say he had a heart attack.
Now, there's no mention of Liz in this report by Detective Stone.
Must have not asked about it for some reason.
Well, what did she ask you about, Kenneth?
Where's your girlfriend now? Maybe we should ask her where the $3 million is.
Look, I didn't see anything in that room that you guys didn't see already, okay?
Oh, so you did poke around in the room.
I didn't do anything wrong. I came home and some guy that I barely know is dead on my couch. I don't know anything about money or vans or any of this stuff that you guys are talking about.
Now, I'll tell you what, why don't we go see your girlfriend, Liz?
Yeah, no, I'll call her right now.
Why don't you let us surprise her? And on the way there, you can tell us all about what Detective Stone found when she was here.
Yeah.
Outside of Liz's house.
No, but she called me, and I know I wasn't supposed to talk to her, but it was Christmas, okay?
Exactly.
Well, I understand that, and I won't...
You weren't supposed to be talking to her. You should have... Sharon, I don't want to be the bad guy.
No,
You're the one who... I don't want her to lose her mother.
Hey, what are you doing?
Liz steps out of the house and approaches her.
Who are you?
Oh, is this your van?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I was just driving by. I'm actually looking for a van like this, and I just thought I'd check this one out.
You're in the market for an unmarked van?
I need a fresh start. You know, I'm thinking about starting a catering business.
Well, I'm sorry, lady. It's not for sale.
They circle the van.
So if you don't mind...
Do you mind if I just check out inside real
Hey,
quick? See if
wait.
my catering equipment might fit in here?
Stone finds the for sale sign from the empty house.
That's funny. That's your picture.
Yeah, I'm in real estate. Whatever.
62 Chacon Avenue. That's just sold, huh?
Actually, it's not on the market anymore.
Oh, that's too bad. I was actually looking in that neighborhood for my fresh start.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Who are you again?
Me? I'm no one. Maybe I'll check out that neighborhood.
Well, it would be a waste of time.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, great.
The two FBI agents pull up to the house. Kenny is in the back seat.
Fancy seeing you here, Detective Stone.
Detective, what the hell is going on?
You didn't tell her you're a cop.
I'm a cop.
Stone flashes her badge.
Gentlemen, I was just on my way here to Kenny's apartment because I found the missing van that you guys were looking for.
Is that someone's van?
I'm sure we'll find $3 million in cash right behind door number 1.
Agent Myers walks to the van's back doors.
Where's the money?
Like I said, that money is long gone. He either lost it or he spent it on the road. There is no way he would shack up with these two losers. We are not dealing with a criminal mastermind here.
No. Apparently not.
So, these two moved evidence, and I have a job I need to do. You two, you're under arrest. Come on. Come with me.
She hauls the handcuffed and confused pair back to her cruiser.
Come here. Excuse me.
Hey, we'll meet you at the station.
Okay.
I want to check a few things out here.
We didn't do anything.
Shut up. Get in the car.
We see Noogie's black and white movie escapade as the FBI agents talk.
Maybe he lost the money before he even got here.
Maybe. Or maybe this guy just pulled off the perfect crime.
He's dead. How do you figure?
He was the only one smart enough to get away with it, Jake. He steals $3 million in cash over the course of God knows how long. Escapes New York without being caught, only to resurface in Florida as a corpse. He didn't show up here with his cat broke and then just die. You don't just lose $3 million. The money is in Miami. And someone in that police car knows where it is.
Fade to Stone's cruiser.
I checked out your website, by the way. Let Liz list you. It's a nice site. Kind of a mouthful. You have some great properties listed. You two are lucky. You know that?
Lucky we're in the back of a cop car.
Yeah, and I'm the one that's arresting you. Those guys back there, they are vicious. I mean, the only thing that matters to them is that missing money.
Those guys?
Yeah. You'll see. As soon as you get there, they'll separate you, interrogate you. It's a proven technique. They try to turn accomplices against each other.
We didn't do anything. I just towed that guy's van off the beach and then he croaked. I didn't mention his van earlier because it slipped my mind.
Good. Yeah, stick to that.
We didn't know anything about any money or any Krapczak or whatever the hell his name was.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know that. And you know that, and I'm sure that money is long gone. It could be buried alongside the road somewhere, or gambled away, or maybe he stashed it.
We never saw it.
Oh, of course not. Oh, hey, look. That's 62 Chacon.
Oh, shit.
Wasn't that the sign that was in Ned Krapczak's van? I wonder how it got there.
They pass the vacant house where the money is stashed. We see inside the house, and the 2 bags with $2 million are lazily stashed inside of an open closet. The camera lingers on the house as the scene shifts to dawn. A minivan pulls in and parks in the driveway. Driving the minivan is Detective Stone. Stone gets out, looks around, approaches the house, and pops the front door lock. As she enters, she immediately spots the 2 bags of cash shoved in the corner. A title card reads $1 million. Stone drags the first bag to her minivan. The next title card reads $2 million. Stone begins to drag the second bag to her minivan, but Agent Sven surprises her.
Going on a road trip, Detective Stone?
Shit. Agent Lefusky, you scared the shit out of me. No, I'm just following a hunch.
Me too. How'd yours pan out?
I don't know,
He notices a suitcase in the minivan.
I think I found the missing money.
Yeah. Looks like you're all packed and ready to go.
Oh, well, I was...
Stick him up, Detective Stone.
He draws his gun and enters his own fantasy film.
I'm doing my job. I'm just taking these to bring them back to the station.
You were gonna take $3 million of evidence to the police station in your own personal car?
I was on my way to pick my kid up from daycare, and I got a hunch and I followed it.
Detective Stone, I've read your file. You haven't had custody of your kid in 3 years.
I made arrangements to have a late Christmas with her. All right? I mean, I'm just following a hunch. I'm doing my job, I swear to God. I mean, do you have kids? No, why don't you come over here and help me pick up these heavy bags and bring them to the station. We can put them in your car if you want.
His eyes drop and he holsters his gun.
Thank you.
While his back is turned, Stone reaches for her own gun and cold cocks him. He slumps to the ground unconscious. She looks around for witnesses, then handcuffs him to a pipe. She frantically grabs the second money bag and drags it toward the minivan.
Oh, fuck.
Agent Meyer's official sedan pulls up. He leaps out and excitedly jogs toward her.
Stone? Why are you here? Listen, I got the guy to talk. They've been hiding the money in this house. And the Miami PD are on their way.
She coldly unholsters her gun.
Stone?
He fumbles for his gun. She raises hers.
Stone?
Cut to Noogie on the futon on Christmas. He raises his own gun, and then
Come and get me, coppers.
Slowly passes out. The frame closes in until his face is encircled in darkness. The screen goes black. The end. The credit appears floating above a now black and white beach. Noogie, holding Dillinger's cat carrier, runs small into the frame, and the credits begin to roll over the waves, echoing the earlier scene on the beach. Brandon Potter as Ned Noogie Krapczak. Lee Eddy as Detective Sharon Stone. Byron Brown as Kenny Swanson. Kelly Bland as Liz Taylor. Mike Wiebe as Agent Sven Ludkavassen. Sanjay Rao as Agent Jake Myers. And Toes the Cat as Dillinger. Directed by Eric Horn and Brad Parrott. Produced by Shiraz Jaffrey. Based on the novel by Jim Knipfel. Screenplay by Brad Parrott, Brandon Potter, and Eric Horn. Director of photography, Andrew Baird. Edited by Tim Edwards. Score by Kevin Schneider and Sean Connor. Sound design by Kyle Graham and Andy Slater. Art director Luther Himes. Co-produced by Sam Malcolm and Eric Horn. Executive producer Jim Knipfel.